help. That's all I have to say is just help.
Well, you butchered me.
Nobody butchered him.
You butchered me.
Nobody butchered him.
Yes, you did.
No.
She ruined my hair.
I did not.
And she cut my neck.
He has an ingrown hair, which he is acting like he's had a leg amputated. So his threshold of pain, good thing he's not having any children anytime soon.
Yeah, okay.
Thank God.
I was better off not having my hair cut at all.
You realize no one can hear you talking through your ridiculous gas can and your bandana and your gardener's straw hat. Good morning, everyone.
Well, since I entered the giveaway, I might win my gas can.
I will make sure that you don't
because this is your giveaway.
Win your giveaway.
And because you did it, I'm allowed to enter it and get it back. Because guess what? For some reason, you're doing another giveaway today. Nobody does that.
See, Scott can't even hear you.
I can hear him. He says he can hear me.
Scott, we're supposed to say we can't hear him.
Do you have your contacts in? Do you have your glasses in?
Oh my God. Guys, it has been a long 24 hours with the mister.
Well.
No. I think you've said enough for one day. Thank you so much for coming.
Fantastic. I have nothing to say the rest of the night. You win.
Guys, I have been telling him for, 2 months now he needed a haircut. His poor mother and father have been encouraging a haircut. His poor father even attempted to drop off like professional hair cutting tools, which we already had, bless his heart, to encourage like very politely a haircut to happen, which he refused. What was that, a couple weeks ago?
This is the most expensivest, worstest, terriblest, butcherest,
my teacher heart is dying right now.
Murdering, beard, butchering experience I've ever had.
Okay.
Horrible.
Before we continue, I'd like to stress that half of the words that he just used are not grammatically correct.
Well, because you're not a hair cutter, so I could say whatever I want.
Along with someone the other day using the word I and EYE in their comments instead of I, capital I. The other thing that I can't stand is when people use TOO instead of TO. So this display of horrible grammar is just adding insult to injury.
Horrible haircuts equal horrible things. If you look good, you feel good, therefore you are good.
So
I don't feel good.
We all know the mister.
Good, and I'm not good. Thanks
we all know the mister by now. We know he's being dramatic.
No.
He's being dramatic because, of course, we took a video of the hair cutting process, and he's not quite ready to release his video yet. So
I don't even know if I want to release it.
In true Pate's performance style, he's going to be extra dramatic until the video comes out.
No, we spoke about this numerous times, even here on the channel. What was my requirement?
Can you stop talking through the gas tank?
Shave the sides and don't touch the back. Sounds pretty simple, right? Guess not.
It's exactly what we did.
No. And then what did you do to my neck?
You have an ingrown hair.
You know what? You're lucky I can't show my neck
genetics.
Because somebody might call the cops on you or Child Protection Services for what you did to me.
Are you done now being absolutely absurd?
Well, what you did to me was absurd.
You have an ingrown hair. You big man-child.
You know what? I go to the barber. I never had this problem.
Good morning, Sparky. A grown man. Thank you. Good morning, Uncle Ed. Another grown man in the chat. It's good to be around grown men.
Who have a beard.
Good morning, Jason Hughes.
He has a beard too.
Oh, good Lord. And did you bring the clicker down with you that I wanted to make this go a little bit easier? Oh, we should also add, do you notice we have a change of scenery in the background today? Don't say a word. You're done talking. Yesterday, The mister tells me after I finish his haircut, I feed him lunch.
Butchering.
Will you stop talking?
You can cut my hair.
After I feed him lunch, he tells me, and now he's relaxing, unwinding. He waits till 8:30 last night to tell me that he's having an issue with the computer in the office. 8:30 at night. So the good wife that I am, I start troubleshooting. I get on with one of my rep friends from Apple for almost 2 hours, only to find out that it's actually one of the Google issues. So as he's sitting there from 8:30 on playing video games,
Division 2.
I'm sitting there trying to troubleshoot his computer issues, which he could have told me about yesterday morning, that he said slipped his mind.
I had a dramatic experience yesterday.
You're seriously about to just maybe sit in the sitting area and we can just continue without you.
I'm down for that.
So last night was so much fun. Because that is just what everyone wants to do, sit on the phone with a rep at almost 11 o'clock at night, while I sit there and I'm asking him to go get my laptop and bring it up to the office so we could troubleshoot both devices. And I get from him, I'm doing something important right now. He was in the middle of combat on his Xbox. That's what he considers important. See, this is why I'm almost thinking God has not given us a child yet. I have a grown child. Any hoodle, would you care to scroll down since I don't have my little clicker that I choose to use? Thank you. Whew. Okay, Scott.
Where's the clicker?
It's in the office, and you were so busy covering your face with a bandana that I asked you to get it. And you got the bandana
If
instead
you
of the
didn't
clicker.
butcher me, we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh my God. So now that he's not here, I can tell you this. He looks 1,000 times better. I gave him a great haircut. And he's being over dramatic because it came out so good. I think he's trying to add drama to the video coming out. So everybody just play along to his drama. But the haircut came out great. I did almost go to cut the stupid little mullet off, but he had a heart attack. So he's got the party in the back, but the rest looks great. So he just doesn't want to give it away just yet. But let's just all appease him.
No, you're a murderer. People are going to make fun of me.
No one's going to make fun of you. People were going to start making fun of you if you kept going with the haircut you had. I think someone referred to you as a Muppet baby the other day.
That's fine.
And now I will say, Alfredo, I was not pleased with your behavior the other day.
You know,
I'm speaking.
You're a baby. Let it go.
But he did start looking like a Muppet baby. I was on board with that comment there. Maddie Olson, it's good to see you. Good morning. Scott Keller, it is so funny you mentioned about giving him a sucker. Yesterday, all he did was complain as I put him in my barber chair. And I actually wanted to give, like, you know how they give the kids when you go to take them for their first haircut? Just to get him to stop complaining, I wanted to give him a lollipop. Did I not offer you one? I said, I wish I could just give you a lollipop so you could stop talking.
Because she kept asking the same question over and over again. I kept giving her the same answers. Shave the side.
So my issue with his haircut yesterday.
Issue or issues? You're missing an S on there.
He got so upset because
Very.
I kept stopping and asking him, would you like more taken off? And
what
now
part of shave?
Can you stop interrupting for 2 minutes? Stop. I was doing the haircut, and you know how the buzzer has different degrees of how short you can go. My theory is, especially since I'm dealing with such a man-child, I went and I tapered at different levels. I started with, leaving more hair on, and I went lower and lower, and I would stop and ask him, do you want shorter than this? Because my theory is you can't glue the hair back on. And I know how extreme he can be when he doesn't get something he wants. So I would rather stop a couple dozen times and ask the man-child, do you like your haircut so far? Do you want me to go shorter? Well, one would think that's the correct rationale so he doesn't lose his mind. Well, this one, why do you keep asking me if I want shorter? You can go shorter. So I would go a little shorter. But then you know what would have happened. If I would have went as short as he was demanding, I would have heard, why did you go so short? Am I right? I know this man like the back of my hand. I wash his skivvies on a weekly basis. I deal with all his idiosyncrasies day in and day out. When I took those vows many years ago, boy, oh boy, they left quite a few out on this particular gentleman. I wish I could contact the church and let them know to make sure they screen their participants a little bit more carefully. Maddie Olson, I noticed that you don't have any scruff, any beard. Maddie, I have to tell you, the other day was a hard day in my neck of the woods. When I saw you go live the other night, it was like, I was so excited. Well, you know what? It's nice to see someone of intellect on YouTube, hopping on a good time, good, clean fun, and actually making sense.
Like that makes sense, right? You're right.
Yes. So yes, I was quite happy to see Maddie on the other night. It was delightful.
Do any other YouTubers tickle your fancy like Maddie does?
Maddie's top on my list right now. Ken, I love you absolutely all the same, but it was just, I haven't seen Maddie in so long, and it just, it makes me want to crack open a root beer and have a good time. Let's see here. Oh, Scott, you got a haircut. No more Kenny Rogers. Scott, I will say,
his hair look good.
Your hair, you are one of those rare few that you can get a little more hair going, and you still look
absolutely.
You look you got it together, buddy.
That was before the haircut. Rare few.
Let's be honest. Some people started getting a little scruffy, and it was getting. I was worried someone's going to bring you home thinking I left you out on the roadside somewhere. Thomas, thank you so much for stopping by.
I think he just got done with the doctors, he was telling me. Something with that. Did you get teeth pulled? Did you hurt your leg again? I forgot.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you for stopping by, man. I know you're back at work and you're really busy, so.
Do you have to talk through the gas tank? You have a bandana on. You sound absolutely absurd.
I can't breathe.
Well, I told you how to do this.
Well, I told you how to do my hair.
Oh, good.
And you didn't listen either.
Oh, my God. Anyway. Nate, you have no idea.
I can't read this. I haven't.
Bend him over your knee. That will fix him. Nate, I would love to.
Are you speaking from experience? Is that what Mrs. Carts does to you?
But you know what the sad part is? He just might enjoy it. So I'm not even going there. Good morning, Roger McDonald. Yes, you know what? Like I said to you gentlemen before, when he skedoodled away for a moment, he looks great.
No.
He's being dramatic.
No.
Because that is what he does well.
No. Rob,
good to see you. I know. I can't wait for the haircut. So can you at least share with us?
No.
I'm moving the emergency.
You're not allowed to touch me.
Can you talk through the opening at least instead of the tag? You're talking through the emergency tag.
The last time what you did, no hands on me. Is that Matt's cousin?
Just so you guys know, just so you know, last night I had to rub lavender oil on our ingrown hair.
No.
Yes, honey, that's what was rubbed on your chin last night. And I have to tell you, it actually is starting to help. 2 more applications, and that hair will be gone.
If you didn't butcher me, you wouldn't have to do anything.
He looked more like Mr.
I don't know. I don't really watch TV. I don't know who that is.
You know what, Mark? So I am happy that I didn't think we were going to get him to go so short on the sides.
That comment is what it should be. Shave my head.
I didn't think he was going to let us go so short with the beard. I'm glad. So we do have the beard still, but it is nicely tapered down.
It's terrible.
I am a beard girl. He
When we
looks.
met, I didn't have a beard.
I know, but we were also so young, and I didn't know any better with you. And you know what? I should have seen so many writings on the wall when you and I met. I really, really should. But anyway, fast forward till now. Now, as a grown man, he looks, it's like hard to explain. It's like without the beard, he's a little bit like 13-year-old body and like face and this grown man, but like not in like I don't know. I can't put a word, like I can't describe it well, but he does look great when the beard is nicely tapered and down.
Looks like crap.
You know, I should have recorded you yesterday when you looked in the mirror and you said that it looked good. Because you are so dramatic
when we
just
play the video,
for YouTube.
Where will it say it looks good? I've never said that.
You looked in it and I said, what do you think? I think I did good for my first time. And you were like, yeah.
Yeah, first time. And the last. The most,
Lord.
like I said, the most expensivest haircut ever.
See?
Your bare mouth. No sense in hiding.
There we go.
See? There you go.
See? They can see everything. Ew! No one's gonna want that gas can doing that. No one's going to want that gas can doing that. Cut it out.
Corona.
Oh, my gosh.
I would have shaved it all off. Thank you. That's what started this whole thing, if you guys don't remember. I want to shave my head. I want to go bald. I want to be a skinhead. I want to have no hair. I don't want to worry about hair. And she says no.
Well, so you should have not had a tractor trailer run over the back of your head.
That's how the mullet came about. For haircuts for $500 that she will absolutely hate, I hope. And say, just know to shave your head. And then COVID hit, and my mullet in training went into an afro mullet to I don't know what the hell I have now. I don't know what she did.
Casey, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, free tractors. We're always down for that.
Casey,
can't wait to see.
Happy Father's Day. I know you had to do the brakes on your daughter's car, so I will catch up with you.
Happy Father's Day to you.
I will catch up with you on Instagram. Hopefully you're still not covered in anti-C's.
Aw.
Check him out on Instagram, guys. KCB. Case the B.
So, Sandy, I like a short haircut, too. Mark has a nice-shaped head. Are
you saying the mullet has been abused?
Yes.
The mullet...
No. He abused the mullet.
No, the mullet has been murdered. The mullet has been murdered. The beard has been butchered.
It has not. I'll put it this way. If a mullet was what he was going for, I love his barber. His barber, I'll be honest, his barber and I get along beautifully. I love him.
And I didn't even get a massage at the end either. It's the worst haircut ever on top of it.
I'm going to keep this PG, but
yep.
It didn't come after the haircut. Anyway, his barber shop, every one of the guys in the shop, like no matter who he gets in the chair of, I would say, honestly, they're all great guys, right? But I have to say, if a mullet is what this guy has been going for, I think I came closest to achieving what you've been wanting.
My hair has been cut in what? You said 5 or 6 months? Was it 6 months?
I think we came up with almost 4.5, 5.
Let's do this again. When was the last time I got a haircut?
End of February.
June, July. No. January, February, March, April, May, June.
It's June. Yeah, so it's okay. You're wrong.
4 or 5 months.
We're still working on counting. My hair is super short. You usually have it really short though, right, Scott? You're pretty short to begin with. Like I said, Scott, when it did start to grow in, I think it was maybe like 2 lives ago. I didn't even realize it was grown in a little bit.
Natural.
It looked good.
You look like Patrick Dempsey a little bit.
You know what? Aw, that's a nice compliment. You know, Scott,
Patrick Dempsey has nice hair.
Scott, you are a nice-looking gentleman. You really are. We've said that before.
Problems, man. You have no hair. So I wish I was you. I wish I had no hair.
Let's see. Okay. He enjoys sniffing gas. Good thing there's no gas in there.
I actually enjoy the smell of gas. I enjoy the smell of gas and fresh cut grass.
Wow.
Mm.
See all the reasons I fell in love? Imagine our first date. What are some things you enjoy? Me. Walks on the beach, holding hands. What do you like? Diesel, grass. Do you see why we connected?
Big booty hose.
Oh my God. Brando, how
What's up,
are
Brando?
you? Brandon,
Happy
you got
birthday.
a haircut too, didn't you? I could have sworn I saw you the other day looking so super fly.
Brando, is today your birthday or is it Sunday? I forgot, man. I'm sorry.
I thought it was today. Is it today? Oh, I hope it's today.
No, he's going fishing for his birthday.
Oh, that's fun. Tampa, good
What
to
up,
see
TBC?
you. Awesome.
That was a sick video of you freaking ripping around, man. We could never do that here. That's freaking wild, man. Sparky got more hair on his back than
Jason. Well, I will say,
we trimmed up my back too.
I did the full-blown haircut. I was a good wife, and I said, would you like your back done too? Did I not?
Yeah.
I offered the full shebang. It was like a puppy. I said, jump in the shower, you're getting everything. Oh, excellent. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brando. Happy birthday to you. Hope you catch lots of fish today. Aw. All we need is Mick mowers. Aw.
Well, I think Riley's birthday's coming up too, so we'll figure something out.
Oh, how funny.
Come
Oh,
on, buddy. Let's see.
Your
You guys
people
gotta
want to
wait.
see
You gotta
it.
wait.
So, can we at least tell them when are you trying to when can
Sunday.
these guys see this? Sunday. And I want you guys to be honest when you do see it. Let's be honest. And I fully disclosed it in the beginning of the video. I am not a hairstylist. I have no barber skills whatsoever.
Let's be realistic. It's a mullet. Is there really any style to a mullet?
When you watch the video, I am simply a wife who did her best to make her Fozzie Bear, Muppet Baby, look like a human again. So when you comment, let us know, did I achieve making him look presentable once again? That's all. Good morning, East Coast. How are you? Jason Hughes. You know what, Jason?
Oh, I don't mind laughing. I really don't. You know me. I have very broad shoulders. I really do.
He's got broad shoulders.
She's the softie. If it was up to me, listen, YouTube is, I forgot what Second Chance Mower said, but he said something about YouTube which made sense. That toilet paper, you're either the shit on the roll or something.
We don't curse here.
I'm sorry.
We don't curse here.
Something like that, right? If you're on YouTube, right, you got to be able to take the good and the bad, and there's absolutely ugly. Well, let me finish. I don't mind taking all of the above. I actually give it back. And she gets upset that I give it back. Or when people say stuff.
But here's the catch.
Talks about, oh, I'm the mama bear.
No. But
there's nothing that.
But let's stand corrected.
Oh.
Let's stand corrected. There's a difference when you are a professional outside of YouTube, because the last thing, and this goes for anyone, if YouTube is not your main gig and you have a profession outside of YouTube, I would be very careful to how you present yourself on here. I would be very careful to the back and forth that you allow yourself to get into on here, because let's be honest, unless this is what you do for a living and you don't answer to any other higher power at another job or in another profession, that this could ever come back and bite you in the tush, then you know what? What do the young kids say? YOLO? Go for it. But at the end of the day, as far as I feel, and this is personal opinion only, if this is just a side thing, something for fun, just a little something to entertain yourself and others, there's a level of professionalism. There's a level of professionalism that you should stand by, because would you ever want your employer coming to you one day and saying, I saw the way that you were behaving, and this isn't a good model, or this isn't what our company is looking for to be presented out and about in the public world. You always have to remember, Big Brother's always watching, my friend, especially when you are out in the public eye. Everything nowadays is public. And also, there's a difference between the viewers who are going to be critics. Criticism is always something that people should welcome. You don't get better at something unless people give you something to strive for. But there's a difference between being a critic and someone who's just downright rude and nasty. And you all know those are our keyboard warriors of the world who are just sad about life, who have nothing else to do other than to be mean, rude, and nasty. There's no space for that. Go start a page and be on your own.
Click off Maddie.
Click
Chris.
Hold on.
Click Mr. Prime for a good
going
time.
down. Relax.
Second chance is here.
I'm getting to everyone. Relax
Second
yourself.
chance. We were just talking about, what were you saying about YouTube and toilet paper? Can you please say that one more time?
Okay. Come on, Jason. You showed the world. Hi, Second Chance. How are you? I loved your video you just put out the other day. Good job, man. Excellent. Live from New York. It's Saturday morning. Yes. Happy birthday, Brando. Aw. You're welcome, Brando. You're a good egg, man.
Oh, so anyway, so what she was saying before is, right, so we've had a couple of subscribers on the channel. And
ooh, hold on. Wrestling? I like watching wrestling. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
But anyway, there are some YouTubers out there, and I don't know, if you guys pay attention in the chat who comment, certain people here, certain people are not there, right? That is not our choice. That is not their decision, what happens to them outside this channel, right? We have a very good subscriber that we hope that all is well with him. And we've heard some bad news about him, well, unfortunate. And, you know, and that's because that person was, you know, basically, you know, bullied by just random people on YouTube. And, you know, we only see him for what we see him here on our channel. And, you know, we watched his videos of him like doing like certain things. And I mean, I thought he was, you know, fantastic, you know, for what it is. You know, I'm not professional about what I do, and neither is this person, but, you know, they're putting their stuff on YouTube to have a good time. There's no need to rip this guy to pieces. You know?
I always will say, someone who's going to rip someone else, people can agree or disagree, but I think when we get those keyboard warriors, they are unhappy with themselves. And at the end of the day, it is easy to sit behind a keyboard and make a few nasty comments at someone. Because at the end of the day, what is it? They're not showing their face. They're typing a few nasty, mean comments. But you know what, Jason Hughes? I have to tell you, I don't know specifically the line of work you're in. I have to disagree. It depends on what line of work you're in. In my line of work, not the case. Not the case. Professionalism is everything. You are a role model to the other people at your job, and the children at the workplace. And nowadays with social media, anybody can see what you're putting out there. So it really, you know, you are what you put out there. So you should want to, what you put out, be a representation of yourself.
I hate when Maddie's right. Click
Ken! Good morning, honey. How are you? How's your finger feeling? How's your finger? I was going to say, I want to give you a hug and kiss your boo-boo. Aw, he was rocking the whole, Rob, I love this man dearly, and I would take him in all his looks, but you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I see lots of non-pro behavior from pros.
That's what she says all the time. When I go at it with other YouTubers on my channel, I don't go and do that to other people. Absolutely not. It drives her nuts. It drives her absolutely nuts. What drives me nuts is non-constructive criticism.
That's what we were just saying.
I don't claim that I know everything, right? You guys see my channel. I put up the good, the bad, the ugly, the mistakes, the mess ups, right? Because you know what? You might try and make the same mistake as me, but like, I seen this idiot on YouTube. He decided not to pull 2 10mm bolts off a freaking exhaust housing, and he snapped the piece. If he would have took 5 minutes to take off 2 bolts, he would have never snapped that piece. You know what I mean? Like, so I do other stuff like that. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. My channel's not perfect. We try and keep it,
never claim to be perfect.
As real as possible. It can't get any realer than Matt Olson because, all you do is lies. I don't even think I could never do that. Oh my God.
Oh, there's a lot of respect for that. No, he gets nervous and he laughs. At the end of the day,
I can't go
when
live.
you do, no, and I think it's a very vulnerable and honorable thing to do because you are putting yourself out there in front of everyone, mistakes and all. You get what he's going to give you. He just happens to be phenomenal at it. But at the end of the day, no one here claims to be perfect. And it's amazing the people that you'll get that'll cross the page and they want to rip, roar, and attack. And it's like, whoa. Nobody here claimed to be the end all to be all. And you know what? I think if that could cross just out of YouTube even, think of in the workplace. I mean, if people could just be a little bit more humble, maybe learn a little bit more from one another. I don't care how long you've been doing something. I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time.
I like that.
And I will,
click on Roger.
But I will still, sit there and I can't wait to hear what a fresh new teacher has to say because the ideas are awesome. Yeah. And you know what, Roger? Usually when someone can't do what you're doing, that's when they start making those nasty comments or the best, they start knocking something that has nothing to do with even the video that they watch. They knock you or your spouse or your family. Then it starts getting nitpicky because they have nothing else to hold on to. MC, Craig, welcome. Hey. Hi, honey. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I know you're busy building your stroker motor for your tractor with all the other strokers, with all the other motors you got.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, here's the favorite. YouTube is like toilet paper. You're either on a roll or taking a poop.
Oh, I am
from another.
Keep that up. I got a screenshot.
We're not making that a screensaver, though.
I got to. Hey.
Oh, good Lord. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Yes. Okay. Uncle Ed, I have to disagree with you. I don't know half of what you gentlemen do. I literally learn as I watch. And you know what? You just must be faking it then a whole lot well, because I think what you do is absolutely phenomenal. And when this one just enjoys what you do so much, you must be doing it well. So you are amazing, amazing. And you know what I love about you, Uncle Ed? You are so humble. And I think sometimes if people could just be a little bit more humble instead of so boasty and braggy, the world could be a little bit better of a place.
With Uncle Ed, I wish I could remember half the things he forgets. That's my goal. Then I know I'll be really good. I'll be set up. And there's a couple of the YouTubers out there that make me feel that way. Or people just on this channel that, I keep. It's not perfect.
So, because I want to be able to give you guys time to get here, but I want to explain a couple things. So, today I have a couple things going on. I want to be able to, number one, we have our giveaway announcement today. So we're going to be doing the gas can and $50 cash giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. I have to say, thank you. This is just creepy. I feel like you're going.
I'm trying to read the comments. I can't.
I feel like you're. Well, maybe if you took off your sunglasses and half of the bandana, you could see better, honey.
Well, maybe if you gave me a decent haircut and listened to what I say, you didn't murder my mole and butcher my beard, then I wouldn't be looking like this.
I don't. You realize this is a women's garden hat?
My father gave me this hat.
Okay. Any hoodle.
Are you sure this is a woman's hat? I'm gonna check this off camera.
I've worn this a couple times now. Anyhow.
Doesn't say woman.
It's not gonna say women.
So how can you say it's a woman's hat if it doesn't say woman's on it?
Because when I wore it to work one day for Hat Day, 2 other women had similar hats. Oh, anyway. So we're going to, Scott Keller says, my grandmother wants her hat back, Jason. Oh my God. I'm exhausted. Can I just come stay with somebody for just a weekend, please? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's so tiring. I love him dearly, but I'm so tired. So we're going to do our gas can giveaway. That's today. I'm announcing that with the $50 cash. Okay. Oh, yes, please, Maddie. Just like even 2 days, please. I'll cook, I'll clean, all the above. I bake with your cherries even. And I'll bring drinks. And so we'll do the gas can, the gas can giveaway, the $50 cash. And I'm also going to announce the Father's Day weekend giveaway. That one will start today. So the fact that you guys are here means that you are, oh my God, he has my Burberry scarf on. I can't.
Go ahead, keep going. What were you saying?
I can't.
I can't wait to win my gas can money back.
I can't. This is terrible. Can you go put the other hat back on?
No, I'm not wearing one.
Now that's my women's Burberry scarf. How is that any better?
But I have a covering.
Oh my God. So I'm going to announce the Father's Day weekend. Brandon, it is like being at work, but he somehow makes up 25 children. I don't know how. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to do our announcement, and then I am also going to announce our new giveaway. And I'm really excited about the new giveaway because of the group of friends that we have here. Because I think you guys will really like the new one. And there's actually very easy way for you guys to get extra entries in the new one.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. And I think it'll be one thing that you actually approve of. So what do you think? What do
I think? We haven't spoken about any giveaways. Remember, this was not planned. She messed me up on this.
Okay.
And then she decided to do another giveaway. I haven't heard anything. So I'm listening to this for the first time. I'm very intrigued.
Okay. So what would you like to do? Would you like me to announce my new giveaway or do the old giveaway first?
Can you believe this? I can't believe it.
What would you like me to do? I am really excited to announce the new one, but
we get rid of this before we do the other.
Okay. So, Scott. Okay.
No, I can't read.
So we are an equal opportunity channel. Okay. It is quite an eclectic mix you have here of your American flag, Burberry, and a Snap-on shirt.
Burberry is my favorite brand, by the way.
Mine too. And I hope you're not getting your hair grease in my nice Burberry scarf.
I don't have any hair.
Oh my God.
So anyway.
Maddie, I'll be there in about an hour.
So anyway.
Okay. So this giveaway was for the gas can and the $50 cash.
Pick me.
Do you realize at this point I probably took your name out of every piece of paper? Oh, and by the way,
this is your giveaway.
He snuck his name in here. If you don't think I triple check, I am very good at this. I made sure I went through every one of we write down on the lives, every person who's here. We write down everyone who comments. And I will say we had a lot of new people commenting on the lives. A lot of new friends join us. Maddie sold. I'm leaving in about an hour, by the way.
Yeah, bring back cherries.
Not for you. We had a lot of new people to the channel, a lot of new people in the comments and the live. So first, before anything else, it's always exciting. I love doing the giveaways. I know we are totally separate on that. But I just really like it, and I love it. And you know what? At the end of the day, it was really fun to see a lot of these new friends here to the channel. And so, most importantly, thank you for being with us. If you're with us already, we love you, and we've always loved you so much. And thank you if you're new. And we hope you're ready for this wild and crazy ride that you signed up for. So without further ado, I've got my big pasta bowl, and I have all of our giveaway raffles. And here we go. One lucky winner will get the gas can and $50 cash to fill it up. Are you crossing your fingers?
Yeah, I want to win.
What the heck?
I created another account, and I'm going to win. Remember, this is your giveaway. It's not my giveaway. I can't enter my own giveaway. You did this giveaway without me knowing. No conversation.
Aww.
No nothing.
Chris is gonna babysit for me. Oh, Scott, I would babysit the peanut in a heartbeat. Yes, please. Oh, Maddie. See, Maddie thinks you. Yes, Maddie. When I come to stay this weekend, I'll bring the can and the cash.
No backseat. I'll like quintuple this. She could stay.
He'd be crying without me.
Nope.
All right, ready? Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I love New Year's too. Oh. I'm guessing you wrote that. Wait. It's, how do you pronounce that?
I got my sunglasses on. Hold on. Here, hold on.
How do you pronounce it?
Oh, hold on. Come here. Oh, it's own Grim Reaper.
Okay. Its own Grim Reaper. Clearly his handwriting. Its own Grim Reaper. Yay! So go ahead and write in. You have 7 days. 7 days to write in. We need your address. Oh!
Instagram.
You are one of our lovely friends who commented, I think, on last week's live.
See?
You were such a sweetie pie. Yes.
Because she's late to the party. I remember him.
Oh.
In my early videos with the Weed Whacker, remember, I don't know everything.
Yeah.
You see me struggle putting in fuel lines.
Oh,
and
he's
says,
a very nice
why
little
don't
friend.
you cut the fuel line on an angle and it'll help? And golly, it does help. See?
Its own Grim. I wish I knew your real name.
We don't know anybody's.
We're gonna need to know your real name, friend. If you're gonna get a card, and I'm gonna send you all the things. So
7 days.
7 days. I need your
Message
address,
me on Instagram.
your name.
If you don't have Instagram, it's free to sign up. All you gotta do is message me. If you can't message me, then we'll work out an email.
Yeah.
Is my email on here?
I don't know. If it's not, you better get it going.
I know. Remember when Red Oaks Mowers won? Sam Sandoval?
Okay.
Emailed me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think it's on here. Somewhere in YouTube. On my channel is an email. If you can't email me, Instagram, we'll figure. You have 7 days.
After 7 days,
on to the next one.
I go back in the pasta bowl.
Yep.
Back in the pasta bowl.
So this has to stay. We won't touch
this. But you've been a real sweetheart. So please make sure you get to us. Here's like a prime example of a person who he's given you advice.
Yep.
He's given you help, constructive criticism, and then most recently, the nicest compliment. So it just goes to show you that you don't have to be that person.
I get lots of nice compliments.
But you can also be someone who can be the nice person too, So guy or gal, we don't know what you are. I guess we're going to find out. But whatever you are, whatever you associate with, let us know. And congratulations and thank you to everyone who joined. So now we can gently put this aside.
I don't want to let this go.
It's not
I don't wanna
yours.
let this
Don't
go.
rip it. And now, without further ado,
Oh yeah, let's hear this.
I want to just announce to you the next giveaway, and then we're going to drop the link. So it is Father's Day weekend, but this next giveaway is not. Sorry, Maddie, if you'll still take me for the weekend, I'll still bring a gas can.
I don't like this. I'm sweating.
What gas can do you want? He's wondering why he's sweating and the air conditioning's pumping.
Put the other hat on.
Put the women's hat back on. So whether you are a father or not, we just wanted to celebrate Father's Day weekend. I wanted to celebrate. This giveaway will go as our usual giveaways do. So if you were in the live today on the panel, whatever it may be, when we drop the link, as long as you're here, it's going to be from 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's going to start today, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3. It's going to go to July 18th. July 18th is when I'm going to announce the winner. And this giveaway is going to be a little bit different. So many of you, and I've heard it on your channels before or you mentioning it, but now I'm going to want to see it. So there's going to be one, just by being on the lives is one way to be in this giveaway. And then I'm going to offer you an opportunity for 2 extra entries. So every time you're on a live, get you an entry. And if you do this one extra piece, you get 2 extra entries added. So this is going to be a how did you get started with small engines? Who inspired you? Who is your person? I don't care if it was your father, an uncle, maybe it was just you were forced into a line of work and had to learn on your own. It was a friend, whatever it may be. But if you comment after one of our lives in the comment section, even if you were at the live, if you comment in the live section and you tell us who is your inspiration or how you got into small engine work, that will get you 2 extra entries in the giveaway. So what is the giveaway? The giveaway is going to be something. What are you staring at me for? The giveaway is going to be something that it's going to be twofold. There's going to be a part for you and a part that you can share with the person that inspired you. But if the person that inspired you is no longer, God rest their soul, maybe it was a grandfather, maybe it was a father, trust me, I can relate to that, then you would get both halves of the giveaway. But the giveaway is going to be something I know that we all could use. It's going to be an Amazon gift card.
Oh.
And it is going to be, oh goodness gracious. It's going to be,
don't look at me, this is your giveaway. You just gave away over $100. You get, what do you care? Why are you asking me?
Okay. So it's going to be $25 Amazon gift card for you.
Oh, wait a minute.
And a $25.
How much do you think it's going to cost to ship this, pal? What happens if he's not in the UK?
Could you imagine if this guy who won this is across the pond?
Well, why are you asking me?
Anywho, it's going to be $25 Amazon gift card for you and $25 Amazon gift card for the person who inspired you.
Oh my God.
So it's a $50 Amazon gift card. Are you okay? Gift card giveaway. Now, if the person, like I said, is no longer, then it's $50 for you.
How about a handshake? Why don't we do little cameos? Why don't we do that instead?
Oh, stop. Amazon's so much more fun. So
doesn't cost anything.
Just by you being here,
we can do happy birthdays.
Can you stop interrupting?
I don't understand why you have to spend so much money. I have
students who don't interrupt this much. So just by you being here, you're entered, and thank you. every time that you are at one of our lives, you're entered. And again, if all you have to do is comment after we post one of our lives in the comment area. It could be on any one of the lives from now until the July 18th date.
I can't read the comments.
And just tell us who inspired you, how you got into small engine work. And just that little piece will get you an additional 2 entries. And I will announce the winner on July 18th. And whoever it is that inspired you gets 25. And I'm going to give both to you. And it'll just be Boy Scout, Girl Scout honor if you want to give it over. If you end up keeping both for yourself, I would never know the difference. So that's completely up to you. But it's a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. And it would be in 2 different gift cards. So good luck to everyone who's already entered. And I can't wait to see who wins this next one. It should be fun. And if, for example, if your inspiration is someone else that is here on the channel, that's fine too. If you tell us that it's actually another YouTuber that inspired you, then great. You're each getting 25. That works out great too. So any hoodle, that is our Father's Day giveaway. And my aunt's father got me started in 1968. He worked, oh, I love it, Tim. So can you just write that down for me, please? Excellent, excellent. And Tim, do you remember, and now this might be stretching it, and I know, do you, and you already get your 2 extra, but do you even remember the first small engine that he might have showed you or started working on with you? I know the Mr. remembers.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
You're giving these people a lot of chances to win. I am not writing all those things out again.
God.
That's on you. Your
Nobody
giveaway.
Needs you.
I'm putting my foot down.
Needs
I'm putting
you.
my foot down.
Oh, stop. Before I put down this link for everybody to join us, I think being that it's Father's Day weekend and I know your inspiration, who's your inspiration to get started on small engines?
I have a couple of people.
Only one, and I know who it is. Small engines.
Yeah, it's that kid who was screwing everybody over on Facebook.
That's not your inspiration.
That's what started. I said, if this guy could screw everybody over and people still buy from him, I could do the same thing and just order a better product, a better quality product. That's it.
But inspiration means someone like who's taught you and someone who showed you the way, and without them, you wouldn't like be where you are today.
We covered that. My father showed me how to clean the carburetor like 6 years ago when he bought the house. And then I ran with it from there. He had no idea what he started.
Started a monster. And now I love my father-in-law dearly, but it's funny, he stops by and he goes, You're working on something still? You're still working on another thing? Yes, Dad, you started this. All right.
Well, my father always did, he always bought things and resold them for a profit. He rarely bought things in really, really rough shape and put a lot of love into it and resold it. He started off with Lionel trains, getting things at garage sales. Back then, when he worked in the city, I remember he went to like a toy warehouse, bought a bunch of toys really, really cheap, and then we resold them at a garage sale. Those are brand new, but he always figured and found a way. He always taught me that, you always want to sell it in the better condition that you got. That's why everything I resell is clean, because that's what he does. That's what he showed me, try never sell nothing dirty. And it's all about presentation. He used to sell at garage sales. He would sell at the train shows. We would never have a table, but he would buy something at one train table at a good price and try and flip it to somebody else at another train table. And what else? Oh, and eBay too. But now eBay is so saturated, right? Back then when eBay first started out, right? eBay was kind of like like a gold mine. Nobody knew anything about eBay. And there was some good money to be made on eBay. There still is, but now, like I said, it's saturated, We're talking about way back when you had to pay for the internet, per se, like AOL.com days, you know?
Awesome. And I see here, Maddie, your dad did chainsaws for years, always got frustrated though. I said to myself, these are just bolts. I gotta get this. I love it.
Yep,
I love
nuts and
it.
bolts. Nuts and bolts.
Puller, I got started out of necessity. I was about 10 or 11 and needed to fix a mini bike. Puller, you were probably absolutely delicious
Puller,
at 10 or 11 years old.
Do you still have a mini bike?
Aww. Oh, Tim told us what he worked on. An old 2.5 cast iron Briggs engine.
Ooh.
Back in 1968. I started small engines and was shown by my old boss who was 74 years old and I was 11. He was like a grandfather to me. I miss him dearly. Oh, Mick.
Is that the French guy you always, so I guess he was French. Remember you talking about some French guy taught you? So I guess what was your, if you don't mind me asking, I know where you work now, but where were you before that, if you don't mind me asking? 11 years old. Wow, that's an early stage to work. I started working when I was 14, 15.
I love
Necessity,
it.
yes.
And you were probably delicious too at that age.
Necessity is the mother of invention. I say that all the time, especially when you're on the road and you got to fix something. It may not be the right way, but it gets the job done, and that's it. You know, it's just MacGyver. You got to see some of the stuff we do on the road, just to save a $500-600 plus tow bill. Absolutely amazing. But it's always safe, though. It's always safe.
I mean, I know the mister and I say all the time, apples and oranges. I totally understand, ladies and gentlemen. But the one thing, if I could give back to my students throughout the years, no matter what age group I'm teaching, I think the one thing that's leaving our youth nowadays is that things are just handed to them when they can't figure something out. I tell him all the time, I want kids to fumble a little, to figure things out. I think kids nowadays don't grapple enough with things. And kids of like our generation, Puller's generation, Tim's generation, they actually had to figure things out. Things weren't just figured out for them. And I really want kids nowadays to have that piece of just having to work it out for themselves and not have everything worked out for them. And it's definitely kind of like a dying concept. The mini bike is long gone. I learned as a kid that I could make money fixing things. I found mowers in the trash, drug them home, fixed and resold. Oh, Craig, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Still have the first engine I ever had, Scott Keller. Oh, you would have this first engine that you ever had. You would. My wife and kids, when they started tractor pulling, and now we're still together building bigger mowers. Now, Mark and Sandy, I said this to you on your, I think it was the last time we did our live, actually. I am in love with what your channel is doing and that you are such a family unit and you're doing this together. I love the relationship with you and Uncle Ed. That's like what this community really should be, helping one another out, that family bond. I love it. I would like to say a massive thanks to a lovely couple. Oh, it's gonna make me cry, Mick.
Hold on.
Oh, you're so welcome. And Mick has, and Mick, if you want to speak more on this and give it more eloquency than I could, Mick has a wonderful charity coming up that, well, currently running for his son. And it is just such a worthy cause, and Mick will speak more on his channel about it. But definitely, if you have the opportunity, a few dollars go a long way to help with this particular charity. Please consider giving to it. But he is just such a lovely little boy, Riley boy, and it's our pleasure to help in any way that we could. Thank you so much. He had a beard then too. Uncle Ed, I'm going to assume that you might have started that beard right out of the womb, possibly. One of the new terms is curling parents.
You would know that. I would never know that term.
They swish any obstacles. Yeah, and you know what, Matt? A lot of the schools are trying right now a lot of this whole STEM and STEAM teaching, where it's you give the children things to grapple with, and it's science and building, and yeah, they're having to take things and build something out of nothing in science and engineering. But let's make it even simpler than that. Let's not run to the rescue and always solve. Let's try to let the children solve some of their own issues before running to the rescue. And I mean as far as like even something as simple as like a tiff between kids. You would be so surprised when you tell two even small children, talk it out between the two of you before running to tell someone. It's amazing what you'd see them be able to do. I have kids all the time that, oh, I can't tie this. I can't figure this out. Stop. Think about it. Try. It's amazing when you tell them to just stop and think about something, the effort that they try to put into it. But we've actually taught into this learned helplessness. And think about what that's doing for this society of kids moving on, right? This society of kids, they're going to be you guys one day. They're going to be the small engine builders, which is going to be a dying breed of individuals one day, right? We're going to go ahead and drop the link for anyone who would love to join us.
You have been rambling on for over an hour.
I'm so sorry. We had so much to add, and I've been writing down all the friends who have been telling us about and adding extra entries to their giveaway. I've been writing everything down. I don't miss a beat. I don't. I take our giveaways very seriously, fair and square.
Can I add something to your giveaway?
Do you want to enter? And did you get extra entries for sharing your story? Is that what you're going to ask me?
So even if you don't work on small engines, right, there's a lot of people here that just like to watch people work, and I understand. So even if it's not small engine related, if it's something that you started, that you do as a hobby, as a profession.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Comment, share your story, and you'll be entered. It doesn't have to be small. It could be anything. Because there are certain people that, are active on the channel, and they don't tinker with small engines.
Guys, and you know
just
what?
Anything. Just give us a story, please. Hobby, profession, and an impact.
I think you guys know clearly.
You want to send those photos? We can post them on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Or the community page. You have the community page that we active in.
I hold like a couple like Sandy and Mark up on a pedestal that you both have the expertise to do this type of work. Clearly, anything that I can ever do to help the mister with his small engine, he has to show me and teach me. It's not that I already know how to do it. So I do think it's absolutely wonderful. If you are able to do this small engine type work. But again, like the mister said, it does not have to be small engine related. The mister and I have very different background than he does. So if you just have anything that you are breaking out of the norm, that you're trying, I know when I even started to try a small business on my own, it was scary. It was new. I was doing something that a lot of my colleagues and my friends weren't trying at the time. And I had zero advice coming from anyone. I was just doing the startup by myself. So whatever it is that you're branching out and trying and doing, tell us about it. We want to celebrate you. It doesn't have to be small engine related. Consider this giveaway celebrating something you're proud about, that you are taking a step out of maybe your comfort zones, a step to better yourself, a step to make some extra cash, and that you taught yourself how to do. I don't care if you're running an exotic lemonade stand on the side that you started up and someone inspired you to do. Whatever it is, let us know. I'm happy to add the entries on. And Craig, you wrote something here. My engine collection is mostly for my 11-year-old son. I put engines in front of him to see.
Yep, he puts them on Instagram.
That is phenomenal.
So if you guys
That is phenomenal.
spoke about this before, right? She gets upset because I use the word.
Hi, honey.
Metal porn is exactly Craig's
Did
channel.
you know you were coming into that?
he's a
poor guy.
He's a machinist by trade, so definitely if you like shiny stuff, check him out. Absolutely. Good morning, Tech.
Well, hello everybody.
How's everything?
Yes, my missus did my haircut, no problems,
Oh my
and it's
God.
going to be done again on Monday or Tuesday again, and it's going to be done again. So I got no problems with my wife doing my haircut.
See, your hair is short and sweet.
Yeah, but mine was really bad, like boing out. But it's gone now.
So you could pick a number and just go crazy with it. Mine was
I always go to number 1 or naught.
Yeah, I want to go down to zero. I want to go to skin. She won't.
Well, we
let
can
me.
see your hair. We don't need to see the hat. You can see all the hat.
You guys gotta wait. You guys gotta wait. We didn't even finish videoing it because I was so upset at the end.
And he's
Oh,
not
man up. You know what I mean?
doing it.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone in chat.
So,
Aw.
did you get your? I think you were supposed to get an oven this week, right, or a microwave?
Yeah,
Did
we
you
got
get
it sorted. Somebody got us the oven sorted. It's been chaotic because I've had to redesign the kitchen because it won't fit where I wanted to fit it.
Aw,
But got it all sorted, but we got it all done.
very nice.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, everything's fine and dandy. Yeah, I mean, my great grandfather was an engineer for the railway.
Oh, okay.
That's where I get my engineering skills from him. So be a DIY and building stuff.
Did anybody else work in the railway after your great grandfather, or?
They did, but they only did the filling. They only filling up the railway. I don't know how to work it, but I don't understand how it works. They're called fillers. I don't know much about it,
Yeah.
so I don't know anything about the history of it. So I just know what's happened. You know what I mean? Because we lost the one in the 1980. We lost the last one. I didn't get a chance to speak. I wasn't around, so I didn't get a chance to speak to him. But that's what the history was of our family. So, but yeah, I could do DIY because of all my history in my family. So I've still got the skills.
Yeah, I get everything from my father. My father was the jack of all trades. And growing up, when he was a teenager, and he always worked on stuff, to save money, and he just kind of passed it on to me and to us to kind of do the same thing. Like, we really never worked on small engines growing up. I really don't remember, but I remember working on the house, working on the landscaping. And then we didn't start working on cars until another mechanic did a really terrible repair with duct tape.
My first ever tool was actually a Black & Decker screwdriver, electronic one, age 11. Fantastic. And I had that for many years until I blew it up.
Yeah, still to this day, once in a blue moon, I'll take tools from my dad that he won't use anymore, and I still have them in my toolbox.
I've still got one or two, like the old wrenches and the old stuff like that, the old stuff upstairs, but they're the old ones, but they're the best. The old tools are the best, I'm afraid. Not being funny to the new ones.
Yeah. I even have a couple of sockets that I already have, but I have his, and those I won't touch. I just keep them in there.
Is anybody else coming on the panel today? Or are you just going to be me today? I'm doing chicken curry at the moment.
We were chatting too long.
Someone likes to ramble, right? You guys say I like to ramble too long? Guess who's rambling?
Well, you are the Energizer Bunny when you're on live streams.
Well, you know what? When people get me going, if I got a lot going on, I have no issue saying it, because maybe you guys could take something, from it. Like last week was just wild with customers, and this week was like, we only had like 1 or 2 instances with people. But next week I'm not taking in any repairs. I don't want to be bothered. I had enough of people. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah, as you can see, they got the tea station there. And all the oven station there now, it's all lined up.
We're not going to run away. I'm like Ken. Morning, Mark. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, Tech Sparky, as well. In case we don't cross paths on Sunday, Whoa, what are you doing?
I have something in my shirt.
Okay.
That hurt. It felt like a staple.
Look,
I'm not saying a word. I am not saying a word.
No comment.
I think it was Jason getting even for the haircut.
so I have a
It
question.
hurt a lot, actually.
How come you can't let me have hair like that?
Because
Yeah.
he's got a nice shaped head.
Even Sparky.
That's
Again,
that's a melon head.
I've got, like I say, I always got, like I say, I've always got the barbers once in a year, but it's only every twice a year get it cut, and it's like easier. But
No.
yeah, you'll be fine, Jason. Just lay down and just get it all off. You'll be well away.
Do you know what it is?
hey,
I would do it myself, but
Tampa.
I just don't want to hear her. TBC, what's happening, brother? How are you?
What's going on, guys?
If we don't see you Sunday, man, happy Father's Day to you.
Yeah, buddy. Heck yeah.
Well, my surrogate daughter rang me today, and she said everything's fine up there and everything's fine. She said, I can't talk to you tomorrow, so I said hi and everything today to you.
Aw, yeah, tell her hello.
So it was nice to hear from her because she's been feeling very low. Because here, where she is at the moment, it's just rain after rain after rain. She can't do much.
Well, you know what? Due to everything that's going on, if you guys don't mind me asking, what are you guys doing, for Father's Day wise?
No, we can't. No restaurants and no venues open. Nothing open.
Oh,
So
okay.
me and my surrogate daughter and my wife used to go out to like one of the restaurants on the Sunday or a carvery or something. But there's nothing open, so I would have been up there this year. I would have been up there in Sheffield. Would have gone to something called the Harvester, a rack of ribs and a steak.
Very nice.
It would have
What
been.
about you, Mark? What are you guys doing for Father's Day?
I'm actually going to work in the garage and try to get her tractor back together so I can get it out.
Yeah, that's right. Cooking season came up. Very nice. Are you going to have your helper stop by?
I'm going to try not to. She gets in that garage, just forget it. Because if there's a power tool, she's got it.
She was full paint yesterday.
And what about you, Tampa? What are you doing?
I'm working, man.
Oh,
Sadly.
You working the main gig, or you hustling for TBC? Oh,
Big turbine pumps.
nice, nice.
So I'll be working out here all weekend. We got 3 turbines we got to do. They got to go out by Monday. So
You said turbines?
turbine water pumps.
Oh, okay.
We
Where
do,
do those
do
go?
fire protection. We also do domestic
Oh,
water
fire
pumps.
protection. That's why you guys have a fire truck. Now it comes in.
That makes sense.
Viking kind of goes hand in hand. Very nice. Mr. Brahma, what's happening, man? How are you?
What's up, y'all? Hey,
Hello,
Twisted. Come on down and get that Kohler motor.
It's not knocking. It's
At
a
15.5 horse single cylinder because she got pulled off this week and a brakes went on that chassis.
Or you just killed it now.
No, You can have that Kohler. You hear me? Have it.
Oh my gosh, the best motors around. And everybody's scared of them.
Hey, did you see the? No, I didn't. I don't think I posted it. I just took pictures of it. That Kohler that was blown up that was gave to me. I tore it down. She slung the rod and ruined the crank in it. Plastic 2 cams. Anybody needs some good cams? Plastic good cams. I got the rockers, the whole 9 yards. The head's good shape. Everybody can have it. Anybody can have it.
Oh, you can do it. Oh, you can't take them off and do it?
Yeah, but you got to do it with a cut wheel. How you gonna cut that?
Just do it with the sander.
It's got a good pressure release on it.
On each one. to
Are they
grind
hardened?
down.
Yeah.
You need to get a cut wheel on the grinder and cut them off.
I think
Hey, Jason.
With Father's Day, we usually do something all together as a family, but with social distancing and everything, we're just gonna choose not to. I don't want to be responsible if anything happens. You know what I mean? Because you guys see what I'm going through. I'm doing this. No mask, no gloves, no nothing. I just want to be respectful. I mean, we open things up back here in New York.
We need to try to tighten it up, see if it'll go down.
So, we just chose not to, we're just going to, keep our distance, and when things get better, we'll definitely do it. I know she's hurting. because we have this house and we have everything, and it's basically for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
We can't do that now, and it is what it is.
And I feel so bad because the family will reach out to me, like his sister reached out to me about Father's Day, and because usually I coordinate things with the rest of the family, and I feel bad because I said to him yesterday, I said, I think they think it's me who's saying no to getting together. Meanwhile, it's really him. But he's right. He's right that we shouldn't expose everybody else to what he's been around.
Potentially.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Because he's not being careful whatsoever.
No.
So.
And I was over these past few days, what was it, Thursday, Friday, and back in Monday, I have to go to a hotspot where there was over 40 confirmed cases.
I mean, he came home with the COVID bracelet on. I mean, they did the whole 9 months testing
And that
him.
facility where I'm going, they had 2 deaths. And unfortunately, the 2 deaths were a father and a son. Can you imagine that? That is like wild.
And he has to go back there again next week one day.
Yeah, I'm covering for somebody. I'm going back Monday. My days have been from 2 o'clock in the morning till around anywhere from 12 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just the way it works out,
So because normally we would have everyone over for Father's Day, 4th of July, Mother's Day. I mean, that's what I live for is having everybody over.
But it's like we're on Facebook, we open up the restaurants, the barber shops, but it's just not enjoyable. My barber.
Our numbers are spiking over here.
It's like our barber, right? He has to wear a mask. He has to wear gloves. You have to wear a mask. He can't trim your beard. There's appointments only. There's like a cubicle set up for each station. Like to me, when I get a haircut, I'm supposed to enjoy it, except for this one. That's a different story. But so I'm not enjoying myself getting a haircut. Later. And then the same thing with the restaurant.
See you, Tampa.
Tampa, have a good one, brother. And same thing with going out to eat. They have chairs inside. And now a lot of restaurants are offering outside seating with like a tent, and they have like arborvitaes bordering as privacy. But I'm in the 12 bucks, so I could see over that. So depending how far the tables are at, you might have to wear a freaking mask and gloves, and then but the waiter has mask and gloves on. If I'm going out to eat, I'm not trying to say that's wrong or right. I don't want to see that. I'm not enjoying myself with the mask and gloves on. You know what I mean? So I'd rather just keep it home, keep it on. Hopefully things go back to normal. I mean, who knows what's going on,
Yeah. Me and my father-in-law, Joe's dad, we usually go down to one of the other places as well, like a restaurant. We all have a family do. But it's like there's nothing here now. There's nothing open. There's ice cream parlors and stuff like that, but you just can't get to do anything.
Yeah, that's no fun, And then we seen, like there's like an app called the Nextdoor app, right? And this is how I found out how they banned gas-powered leaf blowers. There are people turning in other people, and even at the stores, if they see you without a mask on, they're saying, I don't want to shop here. Don't deal with it. They'll put your picture up. I mean, come on, man.
On the bus service here, you have a problem. You've got to wear a mask on the bus service there and back wherever you go. But the staff has already said, the bus driver said, I'm not policing this. It's down to the public to do it themselves. And it's basically, and there's like a load of people the other day. I was on the bus. I was the only one with a mask. The rest didn't. And I was like, well, what do you do? You can't police it. And it's ridiculous.
We all have to respect.
It's volunteered.
And it was uncomfortable.
If we have to wear a mask, I'll wear it.
I passed a restaurant the other day, and they had outdoor seating, and the waiters had the gloves and the mask. And as I'm waiting at the light, I'm watching next to me, and the waiter he had 2 trays on his arm with his gloves on and a mask. He went to go cough. He put the plates down, and he took his mask, and he coughed on his shoulder. And granted, the plates now were on a table, but he's taking his gloved hand, pulling his mask away, and coughing. Like, what's the point of your mask and your hand? Like, I don't want that. Good. And now these are the people that he's serving at the table. Like, if that's your jam, rock on.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
That wasn't, and I saw the look on the people who he was serving. And, that puts them in a weird spot because they saw it. And then the light turned green, and I don't know what because now, like, it's like now what do you do as the person who's sitting at the table? You know, it's like.
But it's like funny because our building is not on lockdown, right? It should be, but it's not. So if there's like a person that's not where they should be, we'll cough and sneeze on them on purpose.
Channel doesn't condone that.
And then they can't say anything because you shouldn't be in here in the first place, you know? Mind your business. That's true.
But the problem is, you see, is like when they open the restaurants here in this town, they've already been told they can't go more than a metre to somebody. How are you going to get your food from that 1 metre gap? And then my friend said, well, we'll use a train system. I mean, what train system? I said, well, we've got a train tracks on between the actual outside thing and inside. I said, that's crazy, that. But they're coming up with it, putting the plate on the train track system, and the plate takes the food off.
You know, we work our money. Is that enjoyable? That's not enjoyable. Do you feel like you're getting your money's worth for your service?
No.
Down
It's like
here,
a fish and chip shop here. Sorry, Bama.
Down here at the all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant, they got the buffet place, you know, where you get your food at.
Yeah.
They got it covered with plexiglass, and it's like a lunchroom style.
Yeah.
You know, you tell them what you want on your plate, and then they give it to you. You know, and they do the same thing at the salad. You know,
you can't
lunchroom
serve
style.
yourself on the buffet system. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
And then when the buffet system opens up here, you've had it.
Yeah.
The Waffle House and the Huddle House it's like every other, you know, booth clear, got full, booth clear, you know. They ain't got nobody in it and everything.
Well,
the same thing at the clubs. They're only allowing so many people in the clubs now, you know.
The one thing I do like is they thought a good thing in this town: greenhouses.
Greenhouses.
That's putting greenhouses in the car park, and you basically is a family of 4, 6, whatever.
Yeah, that's what they're doing out by us.
In there, and literally they're serving the food on like a tray system, and literally put it on a tray, and then swing the tray inside. And it's like, it's quite crazy, but it works. You're staying 1 meter away from somebody. And
at least it's semi, you know, at least it's semi normally, you know, you could deal with that, you know what I mean? And everything. But
I mean, the car park looks like a greenhouse factory, you know what I mean? But
and that's what it boils down to. It's like, you know, we're not here to say like whether people should be going or shouldn't be. Like if you enjoy going out, then do you. You know, like, but I'm big on cooking. I cook all the time for us. But I'm not gonna lie, especially in the summertime, like we're within walking distance of some of our favorite restaurants. So we'll walk into town.
We're very fortunate.
And we'll treat ourselves like, you know, once every other week maybe. And I even said to him, I said, to spend that kind of money and to be worried, I would just rather keep on cooking for right now, at least, you know, be sure.
I mean,
as far as
enjoy myself.
As far as, you know, separation of your family and everything like that, I won't allow it. I'm not going to allow it. If I want to be around my family, I want to be around my family. I don't care. You know, that's my family. One of which, this year is going to be my first time I ain't going to be with my dad because I lost him this year, you know, and it's rough on me, you know. Jason, you were saying that you got your dad's tools.
Yep.
I got my dad's tools, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared of using my dad's tools because that's what he would want me to do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit them. I'm not going to let them sit there on my bench and not be used like they should be because my dad wouldn't let me do that, you know, and everything. But I'm not. My family. Most of my family's in Florida, New York, and I'm going to be around my family, and my family knows it. You know, if the good Lord's going to let me get the virus, He's going to let me have it. If he ain't going to let me have it, I'm not going to get it. So don't be scared. I'm not scared of it. You know.
So my whole thing is I'm not scared of the virus. Obviously, no mask, no gloves, doing what I'm doing. My whole premise is that I don't want to be responsible in case I am a carrier and I give it to somebody and I just don't want that on my hands. That is my biggest fear, and that's something that I probably couldn't live with. So I'd rather just,
I think the piece of it for us too is that we don't. My mother is no longer. My father, we only have his parents. So God forbid he gives something to one of them. They're all we have left. So there is no family left on my side. So they're it. So we do try to prioritize them, because it's hard. If something were to happen to them, I don't know the kind of guilt that he would put on himself. They're not exposed to anybody else right now other than if they were to come in contact with us or, their other children. So that's
damn, Jason, uncover your face.
Hey, gotta wait.
Hey, look, man, I took off 6 inches almost.
You look good, Scott. I love it.
How much hair you think we cut off? She was like, "Oh, let's save it." She wanted to put everything in like a bucket, and I'm like, "Nah, that's extreme." I'm like, "Just cut it, just cut it."
Hey, look, man, I even had shaved the sides, G.I. Joe style.
You look like a military guy, Scott. I love it. Look at you.
Echo, first to the 19th.
Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Hold on. Going back.
Echo, first to the 19th. I've already been there.
Scott, you would be the perfect candidate for a mullet.
Oh.
This is coming off in an hour, buddy. It's coming off.
Yeah.
It's summertime. Time to go have fun.
Yeah.
That's how my beer started. Yeah. In the winter, because I worked outside, I do it to keep the wind out of my face and the snow.
He would get so tapped on his face when he had
when you got a 2-month-old that likes to go like this, it's coming off.
How you doing? Oh, that's right. This is your first Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Yep, thank you. Yeah. I gotta go make my old man mad.
Oh, it is what it is. At least you're able to make him mad,
No, he said don't bring the N over it. I said N. I did. That's all I said. But I'm gonna make him feel real like a piece of crap because his lease is up on his car. He's 78 years old. They won't give him a new lease. He's got advanced stage COPD. So I went out and bought him a new Chevy S10 to drive because he won't have a vehicle. It's being delivered to his driveway in about a half hour, so he can call me all the names he wants. So.
I said it's going to be hard for Joe this year because she lost her granddad, and that it's going to be hard for her this year because normally we're over there celebrating stuff across there this time of the year, and it's just going to be crazy this time of the year.
Yeah. Aww. Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Oh, here you go, Jason. Here's your favorite drink. Here's your favorite drink so you can gag.
Oh.
Sandy, when you see the haircut, you'll see what he's being such a big baby.
Sandy would have done a better job. Sorry.
You were
you need to do it today. You just need. I've already seen a sneak peek of your beard when your little face mask fell.
But you didn't see what she did to my neck. Oh my God.
He has an ingrown hair that he did himself when he was shaving his neck.
You did it. I was bleeding.
Sandy, you have children.
What's wrong with having a bare neck? I got a bare neck. Look, it's bare.
Yeah.
He gets his all the time because I've been doing it for like 15 years. See,
if you would let me have a haircut like Mark or Tech with Sparky, we wouldn't have these problems.
Just do a 1 or 2 on the side and do it like a 3 on top.
Yeah. I would just go all the way. Go zero. Go zero.
Been there, 0.
Well, whenever I was into my Harleys and all that and everything, it was 0. It went down to a razor shaving it.
Yep.
Hey, Jason, a VA today keeps the grays away.
You want to go short like Mark right now?
Yeah.
I'll do that today. We'll do another video.
We'll do it right now.
There you go. But you know what, Jason? Honestly, I just went back out driving all last week. I just got home last night. You guys with them beards and all that and everything, and the cobra, shoot, you're packing that all on your face.
Well, it's funny. So the facility I have to work at, right? You can't even step foot unless you get tested. And you have to have a mask on. Obviously, once I get past a certain point, I throw it away because it's ridiculous, right? But if I have a beard, right, my mask over my bushy beard serves zero purpose.
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, man, got to wear a mask, got to do this, but you got a beard. So all that virus is going in your beard and it's staying there.
Oh, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You didn't even think about it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I take it off because I drive truck and I know it's hotter than hell in them damn things.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's funny, right? I laugh at people who are in their car by themselves and then wearing a mask. It's like, what are you doing? What are you?
I mean, bless their hearts, they're trying to be careful. But you don't have to wear it by yourself in the car.
Or if they're out in the open, like a guy's going for a jog or for a walk and they got a mask on, I'm like, oh my God. Oh.
Yeah.
You need to look up Mr. Carter TV show from the 70s. That's what you looked like before.
Okay. All right,
Mr. Carter.
We'll do that.
Right now, you look like driving Miss Daisy with that hat on.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, thank God. And you know what? I just had that burger in the scarf dry clean. And
that is a woman's hat.
It's clean. I'm clean.
Oh, goodness.
I'm clean.
Yeah, but you're sweaty.
Oh.
Take off that dang hat. Don't put on the Muslim woman outfit either. Take off the damn hat. I was about ready to have. I mean, come on. This is like a Sonny and Cher comedy hour now.
Yeah, but you know what? My grandmother was Russian. She's Ukrainian, and she would wear the scarf over her head, but she would like tie it.
Yeah, but she's a woman.
Keyword.
You're not a woman.
Grandmother. Grandmother. You're a man.
Exactly.
Like no Muslim.
Take off the hat. Quit whining like a baby.
You guys will have to see Sunday.
Hey, come on! I get on here with 3 teeth in my head. I can do it. If I can do it with 3, look, see 3 giant teeth in my head. Take off your damn hat. Hey, I'll take my teeth out, make you really gag. Take off your damn hat.
All right, really quick. That's it. That's all you got.
That looks good. That looks good. Take off the damn hat.
That's too much.
There's nothing wrong with it. What are you moaning about?
Yeah.
Take off the hat. It looks good to me.
Thank you.
You better go get another haircut.
Now you look like Gilligan's Island with the hat turned up. Take off the damn hat.
Look, this is where she got me.
There's nothing wrong with it.
That looks good. That looks good, actually. You look good.
You look all right. You're fine. You're
My
proud
God.
of your face.
Yeah, you look a little bit like Sparky there. You look a little bit like Sparky.
The COVID look.
What's wrong with the way Sparky looks? You look like Sparky a little bit.
Yeah, you look, at least all day. You don't look any. I tell you something. It's a COVID look. That's all. It's a COVID look. You did a good job there.
Oh my God! Take it off.
Now, can I be honest? You'll see in the video. I attempted to take off that mullet in the back.
Oh my God!
He lost his mind when he felt the buzzer going towards the back. So I couldn't do it. It would look so nice if he just had a nice, like, it would look a lot like yours, Scott. Like he had you saw it, the top looks nice, but he wants that mullet in the back. It's absolutely absurd. Absurd.
While he's asleep, straight down.
Yeah, that's you still got too much way in the back at this point.
You know that ain't called a mullet. You know what they call it? They ain't called a mullet. You know what they call that? A man bun. Look it up. That's a man bun.
My buddy used to have one.
Take it off the man bun.
Yeah,
he used to have, he had the man bun up top, and he used to have like a little ponytail, like
yeah. That's a redneck man bun. Take that man bun off.
And what it
Hey,
looks like?
He
Hey,
has
Chris, when he falls asleep, cut it off with a pair of
the man
scissors.
bun remind me of
I'll send you $50.
what's the sumo wrestler? The sumo wrestler, you know, they have that little ponytail. That's what the man bun kind of looked like to me. I wasn't.
He has a friend who's so handsome,
Hey, shut, Joe.
and
He got rid of it.
he did the whole man bun thing for a while. It was like,
Yeah,
oh my.
yeah. She said something.
Boy, you
Yeah,
better put on
Don't
some.
you worry about
You
it.
better put on some suntan lotion on that face now. Now that it's
Jason, you look
exposed,
fine.
you're gonna get burned.
Absolutely fine.
Thank you. It was my first time.
He's gonna look like Casper.
all the
He
time.
looks like Casper the Ghost. You're gonna get dark now. You better put some suntan lotion on that thing.
Do I still have my bald spot?
Yeah, you can't see it as much though.
Oh, okay, so that's good.
So
See,
see-
that was the goal.
I was
You can't see it as much.
trying to tell him when it was growing out, it was actually separating on top,
Right.
and you could see the bald spot a lot more. Now you don't see it as much. I mean,
What
not that
about-
it matters to me. I mean, I could care less. But oh no, what is he doing? He's getting.
What about hair remover? Hair remover in his shampoo.
What
Hair
are you
remover in his
doing?
shampoo. I would. I would put hair remover in his shampoo, and the whole lot would go off.
What, oh, he's coming.
Ask Twisted there, V-Twid, that he would be laughed at a truck stop with that man bun.
Yeah.
We would tear him apart having that little man bun.
I think,
No,
I think mullets would be very respected at the truck stop.
No. They'd be,
No.
if you come to do a repair at a truck stop, you better hide that thing because they're gonna be using words you won't like.
You're telling me you guys don't see mullets at truck stops?
Not like that. Hell no.
What do they
No,
look like? What do they look like?
Do you know
Like
what that?
this, like this, right here.
That's not a mullet.
Yeah.
That's a hair. That's regular haircut.
Yeah, but
That's what
you know what they call them guys with that man bun and stuff on.
Flip flop, you know what?
Yeah,
Flip flop F.
but no, they're on Facebook. I seen this good one. The guy had that man bun and he was sitting there all curled up in the fetal position, sucking his thumb. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh my God. No. So with us, right? We there are some drivers that we call professional drivers. Obviously, professionalism at the door. Sweatpants and flip flops. You know, when they don't drive a truck like that, it's like, oh. And believe it or not, those trucks are probably one of the nastiest ones to work on in the first place. You know.
Yeah, because they ride around like this with their feet up on the dash like this, you know. Dee.
Yep. And what else? And their trucks are in the worst shape too. You know, they don't know what to look at. They don't know when to, they'll bring in their truck in for something, and then we find so much more wrong with it, and they give us the look like, what the? It's like, well, yeah. Meanwhile, you get a professional driver. You know, not that you guys have a uniform. You know, some companies have a uniform, but they're in a nice pair of boots, pair of jeans, shirt, respectable looking. Not like they just rolled out of the back of their truck and decided, to start driving again,
I would like to do a side-by-side so we can recall just how much I did.
Oh,
Fraggle
God.
Rock. Fraggle Rock.
I think Fraggle Rock, yes. I think I did. Jason, can you just put your face next to the screen, please?
That's Mr. Carter.
Did
That's
I
Mr. Carter.
did a nice job. I think I
Come
did
on.
a good job.
I wish I
Hey,
had
Twist.
more beard. I wish I had more.
Hey, Twisted,
Yeah.
didn't he look like Mr. Carter before? He
I
looked like Mr. Carter from Welcome Back, Carter.
How
Yeah.
scary was this one?
Welcome
But
back.
But just
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
you done got your first haircut from your wife, so now you
yeah, I know, right?
a lot of money. Just let her do it all the time.
Yeah.
You'll be
I would put hair remover in your shampoo without you knowing, and whenever you're expecting it, and the whole lot will fall off, and you'll be bald as a coot.
See, but that's what I want. I want to go bald, and she won't let me. Can you see the scars on my head or no?
Well, that's what I would have done.
No, well, it's hard to see. Why do you keep flattening this? That looks that makes you see the bald even more.
Nah, you don't want to go bald. There's only one Mick.
All my hair supplies.
Well, I have hair.
Oh my goodness. Now you look like the guy from Jersey Shore, Pauly D.
I don't think they
Stop.
have mullets on Jersey Shore.
No, but you puff it up like a hedgehog. Stop it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
it's
looks
terrible.
like Mr. Ed with that hat on. Now I'm going. Now I can see because I don't have my sunglasses on. I'm going through the comments.
Oh,
If you cut your lawn like that, you'd want a refund. I cut a very good lawn. I actually have to cut my grass this week.
oh my God, I'm so excited because he had to let the lawn grow in.
You know
because
that, they know that we're growing grass.
So yesterday, one of my coworkers did like a little like wine bag like on our steps and rang the bell and left, like, you know, like a little like pick me up, like, you know, thinking of you. And she knows how fussy he is about his lawn. She messaged me and she goes, "Are you guys away on vacation? Your lawn is all overgrown." Of all the times my coworker stops by my home and he hasn't mowed the lawn yet. So
We're going on 3 weeks. One more week to go and we should be good. I mean, I really could technically cut it now, but I just want to wait another week. That's it.
My lawn's burnt, so I don't have to worry about mowing.
You're lucky.
We don't have any lawns, thank God.
We haven't had rain in 3 weeks.
Yep.
We've had some rain for 3 days here, so we're pretty all right.
send some of it to Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to end the chat. It's probably been our longest live. Not complaining, right? We're fortunate to have you guys. Sandy, Mr. Briggs, Tech Spark, everybody in the chat.
Yes, I know. Nick goes on later today. And we go Twisted,
At
Sandy
7.
and Mark at 7.
Yep.
For real.
Yep.
And Ken goes on tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Our time. And tomorrow night, Uncle Ed,
Yes.
Color Ed, goes on at 7 p.m.
Absolutely.
So, Mr. Briggs, looking handsome as always.
Yep. Hope your dad loves the truck.
Yeah, he will.
Very nice of you.
Give the baby lots of kisses for us.
Absolutely.
The
So
baby's
that's-
in the hospital anyways.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, she needs a blood transfusion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
They
Send
think she has they think she might have leukemia, but I'm not trying to be worry about it too much.
All right. Well, thoughts and prayers. You know, happy and healthy is what we want.
Please keep us posted. We'll be keeping her in our prayers, little Peanut.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
You take care, everyone. Take care, Jason. Take care, everyone.
We'll catch up with you later
Take care,
on.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Right.